We spend so much time waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, the perfect budget, the perfect confidence, the perfect timing that never arrives. But life doesn't reward perfection. Life rewards the ones who start anyway. And in Home Alone, an 8-year-old kid became more innovative than the 2 grown adults trying to take everything from him. Not because he had more, but because he had less. Today's episode: Constraints Create Innovation. The impossible situation. Kevin doesn't have tools. He doesn't have money. He doesn't have backup. He doesn't even have adults around to tell him what to do. He has a house full of random objects and an hour before danger arrives. Most people look at what they lack. Kevin looks at what he has: paint, cans, ornaments, tar, rope, toys, courage, creativity. And somehow, in the middle of fear, scarcity becomes his superpower. Because when life limits your options, it expands your imagination. Why constraints birth creativity? We think freedom creates great work, but too much freedom creates indecision. When there are 1,000 possibilities, you freeze. When there are only 5, you choose. When there is only one, you innovate. This is the paradox of creativity. Constraints don't restrict you, they refine you. Twitter wasn't born from abundance, it was born from a limit. 140 characters forced clarity, wit, and impact. Instagram wasn't built with hundreds of features. It focused on one: make photos look good. SpaceX didn't innovate because rockets were easy. They innovated because rockets were too expensive to keep throwing away. Constraints aren't walls, they're boundaries that guide brilliance. Kevin's strategy, the blueprint of scrappy genius. Kevin doesn't complain, he doesn't spiral, he doesn't wait for perfect conditions. He asks one question: what can I do with what I have? That question changes everything. He uses his size to disappear behind furniture and slip through spaces adults can't. He uses everyday objects like weapons designed by a creative engineer. He turns weaknesses into strategy. He doesn't try to be stronger, he tries to be smarter. And when the burglars walk in, they're destroyed. Not by professional tools, but by a kid who knew how to use limitations as leverage. The real-life version of this. We envy people with resources, people with money, with time, with connections, with teams, with support, with the head start. But here's the truth. No one likes to admit. People with resources tend to play it safe. They choose predictable solutions. They avoid risk. They rely on what worked last time. But people with constraints, they experiment, they stretch, they question everything, they break rules because they were never invited to play by them anyway. Greatness is rarely born from comfort. It is almost always born from necessity. The power of the scrappy phase. We romanticize the end result. The success story, the million views, the thriving business, the finished product. But the scrappy phase is where your identity is built. Your grit, your hunger, your resilience, your inventiveness, your voice, your fire. The scrappy phase forces you to become someone who doesn't rely on perfect conditions. And the people who learn to thrive in constraints, they become unstoppable when the resources finally show up. Kevin didn't just survive the night, he discovered what he was capable of, and limitations were the catalyst. The mindset shift. Most people say, I can't start until I'll do it when I just need a little more. But Kevin shows us something deeper. Start now. Start messy. Start without permission. Start without resources. Start before you feel ready. Start with what you have. Because what you have is always enough to begin. Constraints aren't your enemy. Your fear of starting is. The starting point advantage is your ultimate tool to get you started. Link is in description. The now what? Action plan. Step 1. Identify your constraint. Write down what you believe you're lacking. Time, money, gear, experience, connections. Naming the limitation turns it into something you can use instead of something that blocks you. Step 2. Turn the constraint into the strategy. If you have no budget, lean into simplicity. If you have no time, build small daily reps. If you have no experience, lean into freshness and experimentation. If you have no team, move faster than the ones who need consensus. Your constraint isn't an obstacle, it's the direction. Step 3. Start with the scrappy version. Don't wait to be polished. Start with the version your future self will look back on and smile at. The rough draft, the unfiltered attempt, the beginner's effort. Scrappy work creates identity. Polished work only creates image. Step 4. Create one prototype. This week, one small thing using what you have. A rough sketch, a messy recording, a basic landing page, a simple pitch, a draft, a demo. Innovation happens when something is created, not when something is perfect. Step 5. Adopt the Kevin question. Whenever you feel stuck, ask, what can I do with what I have right now? And then do that thing immediately. No hesitation. Closing. Kevin didn't win because he had more. He won because he used more of what he had. You have more than you think. More ideas, more resourcefulness, more creativity, more heart, more potential hidden in the places you've been overlooking. Constraints don't shrink your ability. They sharpen it. They focus it. They amplify it. This is real inspiration. And if you take only one thing from this episode, let it be this. The conditions don't have to be perfect for you to begin. They have to be real. And real is exactly enough. Start with the limits. Start with the scraps. Start with the little. Start with the lack. Start with the doubt. Start anyway. Because the most dangerous person in the room is the one who learned how to create under constraint.